Peace, 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 peace. Peace, pause, peace, greetings. Peace to the gods, everything, all the greetings. Today's topic. I normally be out here making beats, but right now I got a topic, right? Peace, King D3, I see you. So today's topic is gonna be about this thing right here we call idolatry. Theo, what up, Theo? See that? Idolatry. Alright? There's a specific reason why there are no images of Jesus Christ. Now in 325 AD, if one reads, one will be aware of this concept. Right? When we put an image behind a message, the image takes away from the message itself. Alright? See that? Idol. An image, form, or representation usually of a man or other animal consecrated as an object of worship, a pagan deity. See this? Feel free to screenshot. FBG. What up? I see you. Gresham Bay, Islam. But there's a reason. One is not supposed to worship anything other than oneself. Now there's this concept. Well, I can talk about it. I'll just put it in here. There's this concept of, what's the word? Of everything being a reflection, right? There's this concept of everything being a reflection. That's not true. One only has one reflection, right? But we'll get back to that. Now, in 325 AD, there's this thing called a Council of Nicaea. And in that council, and of course, it's just a concept, whatever. In that council, there were people speaking about why there shouldn't be images of Jesus. Because it's veneration of a person, of an image. Not necessarily a person, an image. All right? Veneration, where are we at? Oh, it's in here. Give me a sec. No, I just read it earlier. Let's see. An image, 2 image, 3 a person loved and honored to adoration. The prince was the idol of the people. 4 anything on which we set our affections, that to which we indulge an excessive and sinful attachment. See that? All right. Idolater. 1, a worshiper of idols. 1 who pays divine honors to images, statues, or representations of anything made by hands. 1 who worships as a deity that which is not God, a pagan. See this? Right here, idolatrous. Pertaining to idolatry, partaking of the nature of idolatry, or of the worship of false gods, consisting in the worship of idols as idolatrous worship. 2, consisting in or partaking of an excessive attachment or reverence as an idolatrous veneration for antiquity. You see that right there? So what's the word? Say veneration. Well, what is veneration, Talib? Let's go to it then. Let's see. There we go. Venerate. To regard with respect and reverence. To reverence. To revere. We venerate an old faithful magistrate. We're going to do that. We venerate parents and elders. We venerate men consecrated to sacred offices. We venerate old age or gray hairs. We venerate or ought to venerate the gospel and its precepts. See that? That's from this book. Webster's Dictionary Unabridged. This right here, TUV. This is that one. Where we at? Venerate. There we go. verb 1623, probably a back formation from veneration, etc., etc. To worship, revere, related to Venus. Ooh. Love, desire. Oh, excuse me, Venus, love and desire. See that word of reverence. Now, back to what I was saying. See, the only being that one should venerate is oneself. Remember that. Here's the thing. The other topic, reflection. This term reflection. Right? Now, I wouldn't be saying this if I wasn't being respectful. One only has one reflection. If one were to look in a mirror, or if one were to look in a body of water, then one would see one's own reflection. Now, when it comes to this concept of God, Allah, which is essentially DNA, adenosine, guanine, cytosine, thymine, and the centromere being the heart, arm, leg, arm, head, you see it? DNA strand, right? There are no, Moorish Apothecary, Islam, there are no reflections, plural. What one is and observes is refractions. Fractions, not reflections, refractions. Oh, let me bring the lexicon back out. Let me bring the lexicon back out to make sure. All right. Of course, I'm already aware. FBG, peace, see you. Here we go. See that? Reflect. To turn, verb 1392, reflecten. To turn or bend back, to deflect or divert. See, when one looks in the mirror, we see a reflection. One will see a reflection. How can one be aware of this? Well, let's see. Let me say this subconsciously. I stand in the mirror and I see my right side is on the left, my left side is on the right. Something like that. It's always backwards. It's bending it back. You see? But a refraction, like if we say that we have the all, right? If we say God, right? If we say God, and then God is everything, then what we're seeing is fractions. See? Means again, fractions, plural. We're seeing refractions of what one would call God, Allah, Krishna, Buddha, etc., etc. That's what we're seeing. That's life. I was just studying that. You on point. I'm grateful. We're on the same frequency, similar frequency. But that's what this is. It's refractions. That's why I came up with that glass analogy. I said if glass was God, we looked at this piece. If one would look at a piece of glass and say that glass is God, and then that glass shattered into fractions, now we just be seeing fractions of the all. We're seeing fractions of God, fractions of Allah, fractions of Krishna and Buddha, the all, nature, whatever. That's what that is. See? It's simple. Some people say, well, we should get away from the semantics and all the other stuff. Man, look, no disrespect to you. But one has to be aware of spells. Fractions of the truth, correct. Fractions of lies too. But essentially, it's all the truth in fractions. That's right. But that's what we're experiencing. Fractions. Like I said, one only has one reflection. Just one. It's not necessarily a word that needs to be used in a plural format. For the record, on the record, let the record show. Now, refractions, on the other hand, can. It's very simple. It's fraction. It's a fraction. It's a piece. We're pieces of one. Or excuse me. Yeah, we're pieces of one. That's the best way to say it right now. Let's see if I can get the refraction in this one right here. You ever seen one of these right here? The Webster Dictionary breads? I ain't playing. Got me a lexicon. I ain't playing. Where we at? Oh, did I look at refract? There we go, refract. In the etymology dictionary right there, refract. See that? What refract means, fraction, refraction. What is that? To break. The action of breaking up. The process of bending a ray. See? That's what this is. Now, reflection, on the other hand, is something that's turning back. See that? Turning back after striking upon any surface as the reflection of light, heat, or sound. The reflection of an elastic body. The angle of incidence and the angle of reflection are always equal. The act of bending back, that which is reflected. You see? Now let's get back to this refraction. It's in here. There we go. See that? Refract. To break the natural course of the rays of light. Rosgonics, Islam, peace and love. But yeah. To break the natural course of the rays of light. So, okay, we have light itself. Just light, which is what we are. What everything is. That's all that is observed. Even darkness is condensed light. That's what it is. Condensed, right? And that's what we observe. Even if one were to say, well, we're just the sun in different pieces, okay, then we're refractions of the sun. We're not reflections. We're refractions. And it's important to use the correct term. Es muy importante. Muy. You see? That's all I'm talking about for right now. If one did not catch the beginning of it, well, in this, you can see it. Peace and love.